Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for November 16th to 28th. For November 16th to 20th, the pattern remains amplified. We still have our ridge here over western North America, trough here over the east. We have above normal heights, across the high latitudes. But this trough will gradually lift out, and I'll show you that as I put it into motion. Start seeing the upper low lift to the north, and this pulls the trough northward, and that'll be the case. The Arctic oscillation is currently negative and expected to remain negative for the next 2 weeks. The current negative AO is reflective of mostly positive height anomalies across the Arctic and mixed height anomalies across the mid-latitudes. The North Atlantic oscillation is near neutral with mixed height anomalies across Greenland and Iceland. So during this period, we'll expect below normal temperatures in the east, and they will gradually moderate as the trough lifts out to more mid-November values by early next week. However, much of the west will have temperatures above normal by about 5 to 15 degrees through the weekend. And then cooler air will arrive early next week with the arrival of a trough. And regarding the system forecast to develop off the southeast coast, we're going to take a look at it right here. We're going to go through some of the models. This is Friday. And you can see down here the GFS keeps it offshore. And might bring some mixed precipitation to the higher elevations. See right there on the bottom. Let me see if I can get to it again. You see right down here across the higher elevations of North Carolina, snow and sleet, but most of the precipitation will remain offshore. And then we'll look at the European. Coming to Friday. And the GFS is a little further north. So you can see where the precipitation is. Let me see if I can get back to that. This is for Saturday night to Sunday. We have some light precipitation here, and we don't have to worry. I don't think we have to worry about any frozen precipitation because the 540 line is way up there, and you can see how the temperature is warm, but it brings it further north. So some light precipitation is forecast right along the Middle Atlantic coast into New England, and then we'll have several Pacific systems will keep the period wet in the coastal areas of Oregon and Washington and parts of the Cascades. Going to look now at the period for November 19th to 23rd. And the pattern continues to de-amplify as the Western Ridge, you can see, billows eastward, but we still have a little bit of a trough down here, especially across southeast. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees above normal, and then we'll have below normal temperatures here. The greatest anomalies will be across this area, warmer here, but with the anomalies near 4 to 6 degrees, maybe closer to 4 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for a below normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence 35 to 45%. And then we have above normal precipitation forecast for the southeast, middle Atlantic, and the northeast. and the probability of occurrence is 35%. Now, as we get to the later period, this is for November 28th to 23rd. This would be for the 24th to the 28th, and the pattern becomes more zonal. But you can see we still have below normal heights here, pretty much across the whole nation. And then you look at the European ensembles. We have above normal heights considering here, a little bit of troughiness here and here. But overall, we have mixed height anomalies across the mid-latitudes. So for this forecast period, for now, I'm going for above normal temperature for much of the nation. And I'm forecasting numbers of 2 to 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. And for the southeast, the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And then we have above normal precipitation for this region here. And the probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for November 16th to 28th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.